at least it's going through, yeah? Morning world, and welcome to Friday, 24th of May. And we've got a temporary house guest. So if you watched yesterday's video, you will know that we found this little chap, lady, thing, in the middle of our yard. You wouldn't actually found it. So I went down, picked it up and put it in the hedge, in the side, and it was obviously not well. So then, changed my mind, took it down to our local small animal vets and said, you know, I don't know that much about hedgehogs, and they said, well, it would be a lot happier if it's back in its territory, because they have their own little route and territory. Take it back and maybe just give it some food. So that's what I did. So you'll see the bit of video from yesterday where it did actually have a bit of food, but it's definitely not well. So I thought, rather than leave it out and get cold or wet and hypothermia and blah, 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 we'll bring it up, bring it in, and give it some food and just see. I mean, I have no idea what is wrong with this little chap. I think I might call him Spike. And literally all we can do is give him some food, give him some water, and just keep him out of the weather. Is he going to survive? I'm not holding it a lot of hope, but if we can give him half a chance. So if there's any hedgehog experts out there who would know why he's so down, he stopped shaking now, but when he tries to walk, he gets all wibbly wobbly. But yeah, it's just something's not right. If we can save it, if we can get it back to health, I'll be really happy. So basically we've got some cat food there and a bit of water over there in a cap, so which we're checking regularly and refreshing as needed. So it has eaten some cat food, and it has had a drink. We know it's had a drink because there were footprints in the lid and no water, and the paper was dry. So anyway, we're basically just keeping him in the house, covered over. We'll let you know how we get on. News on the rest of the farm. Well, the guys are busy out here taking out some of our Leylandii. We've had a blooming good look for birds' nests. We're certain there's nothing on the bottom end, so we're going to carry on with that. We're not certain about the top end of the hedge, so we're just doing half of it for now. I would rather not disturb little birds. So yeah, the guys are doing that. Then I'll take you around the back in a minute and I'll show you what I'm doing. That might be the highlight of the video, because their job is a darn sight more interesting than mine. Mine's monotonous and time consuming, and I'm not going to finish it today. I am messing with muck, but it's old muck. Some of it is last year's muck. Basically, I'm turning the muck. job we do. I try and do it every year, but we're definitely doing it this year because we had a bug in the barn, coxy. One of the few things that kills coxy is heat, and the best way to generate heat in your muck heap is to get some air in it. And the easiest way for me to get some air in the muck heap, also helps to break down the organic material, make it more accessible for plant roots, is to turn it. So that's what we're doing. We're basically moving the muck heap from there to there and turning it. So yeah, this should get good and hot now again and kill any nasty bugs. That's the plan. I don't know if you can see them, but it's absolutely full of worms. Look at that. That would be a fisherman's delight, wouldn't it? Heaving with them. We don't mind worms. They're doing a good job. Got a bit of wheat coming up in here. That's actually further advanced than the stuff at the farm. So, not that I really want it growing in the muck heap, so we're going to put the green stuff upside down on the bottom. Whew, I had to stop for a minute, my bum was going to sleep on there. So I've got maybe half of this pile moved now. So basically all I've done is move it from there to there and stir it up. The idea is today I want to get at least this lot moved, all that over there. It's a bit soft at the back, so what I'm doing, I'm keeping it forward a bit, and maybe a bit later on, if we get some more dry weather, I'll get to that over there and I'll turn that as well, although it's not so deep, so it turns a bit faster anyway, and that is the oldest stuff at the back. So if it doesn't get turned, not the end of the world. I would like to do it, not to help rotting down, it's just that coxy thing. Is there any bug in the material on the top? I'd like to get that on the bottom, heated up, sterilised basically. So right, I'm going to go at the house and have a cup of coffee, give my bum time to wake up again, and then we'll come back down and do some more. Alright, so I might have decided to finish the pile before a cup of coffee. So, yeah, we haven't actually stopped yet. And that's okay. Still plenty of time for a cup of coffee. That's it, that's one pile done. I can't quite get to the bit right at the back because there's a soft spot going through the middle there. So rather than make a mess, I'll just wait for it to get a bit drier. It won't take me half an hour to push that lot over there. I've actually left a hole behind to push it straight into, so I can get in through the top of one and come downhill. That's the plan. And yeah, and then later in the year we'll move that
we're about a third of the way through our poo turning session for the year. Now we'll go and have a cup of coffee. That's our last block of calcigrass plus, which that's our mineral lick for the cattle, with a little bit of garlic in there to try and keep the flies off of them. I've just ordered another dozen of those off of Steve from T-Mac. Hi Steve. I was only going to have 10, but he gave me those sad eyes of, well, if you have 12, you know, he gets a bit out of it. So, and I think he wants a holiday. So I said, all right, I'll have 12. Well, it's true, isn't it, Stephen? I'm almost out of battery, but if it lasts long enough, we'll catch up with where the guys are. Let's let some daylight in. So they're going one at a time gently, just so we can make sure we can see far enough ahead in case we find a bird's nest. So yeah, some of the ash have gone off of here. We're getting there. Well, I think we've improved Mrs. P's view from our office window now. So you can see a bit more of the Westridge Hills. All right, a quick look at Spike before I put the kettle on. Well, he's moved. How you doing in there, mate? Hey? How you doing in there? Still pretty poorly, ain't you? You're not right. Doesn't smell overly nice in there, but I'm not sure if that's the hedgehog or the cat food, because that smells like, why would anybody would want to feed their cat that? That just stinks horrible. Right, okay, well, we'll leave him in peace and quiet. Right, welcome back. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon, just doing my rounds. Everybody's all right down here. Yeah. Everybody else is outside. These guys don't seem to have batted an eyelid about everybody else being outside. So, and yeah, I was thinking, what bucket have I got on there? I've got the 9-inch. Where's the 4-foot bucket? Over there. I'm just wondering whether or not to just move Dave's pallet of blocks and maybe take the Doosan out and shift that last bit of poo. I think it's worth a go. That's obviously providing Doosan's going to start. The magic of a Kubota. Right. You go on and warm up for a second. I'll move those blocks, so let me just in case to change the buckets over. We're a bit shy on fuel. Maybe we'll put some juice in it first. They heard the skid steer. That's what this is all about. They heard the skid steer and they think I'm going to give them a bale of hay. And I have absolutely no, they're on fresh grass, out in the sunshine, and they want a bale of hay. You'd think they'd be sick of the sight of it by now, wouldn't you? Are you not sick of the sight of hay? Do you not want, like, fresh grass? No? Okay. You're standing there in disgust. Where's me hay? Right. Let's see if this thing can play ball for a change. Sometimes it will, and sometimes it won't. But unless someone's locked it. I can't actually remember which way is locked and which way is unlocked, but oh yeah, looks like it was locked. We're going to need a tank of fuel anyway, because I'm going to be using this to move a bit of dirt about over there. Maybe over the weekend. Right, that track looks a bit slack to me. Yeah, I think I better get the grease gun out. So I'm not going to use the battery one on this. I'm going to do this one slowly and gently, I think. That looks better. That's more like it. That's better. We'll keep an eye on that, because I don't know if he's letting a bit of grease out. So last place I want that to come off is round in the poo pile. So that would not be a good day. No. Well, I'll get this out, put the boom down, and we'll just bang some grease around everything else while we're here. Well, I think I actually got more grease around me than I did around the machine, but it's done. It's greased. It's fueled. All I got to do is change the bucket, and we'll go and shovel some poo. I didn't want to drop you there. I'll tell you what, let's pull that out of there, and then we can put that in there. Go on. There you are. And stop sort of making me shovel at the same time. There you go. Hi-ho, hi-ho. It's off to shovel poo I go, with a deucing and a dog and a smiley face. Hi-ho, 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 hi-ho. Bit softer there, so I can't dig too deep, because I'll dig holes. the spade down, shall we? Oh, the worms in there. It's even with them. Yeah, I don't think this is going to take very long. This is definitely the way to do it. Possibly a bigger machine to make work a bit lighter, but the old 27 will do the job. It's an awful lot faster than a pitchfork and a wheelbarrow. That's and easier, for sure. Itchy nose. Kiss, curse, or shake hands with a fool. So, knowing you're to kiss or curse, no one to shake hands with either. Oh well. Bugger. There you are. That'll do. Almost done. Actually, that took a lot less time than I thought it was going to. It's nearly as quick as doing it with the skid steer. It's nearly as quick as doing it with the skid steer. So, a lot less mess. So, as long as I'm just picking up and I can do it within the radius of the machine, it's quicker. It's only when I got to travel a bit, it takes a bit longer. Just letting a bit of water go before I pack in. This back in the shed. It is 5:30. Plenty of time to get in and launch tonight's video, so yeah. Am I going to do any more tonight? Well, it is only 5:30. Plenty of daylight left yet, so we might, or we might not. Just about got enough battery left, so okay, progress the lads. We only ended up with 2 guys today. Mikey had to go home and babysit his boy because Emma ended up taking Holly to hospital. She's actually quite poorly, so yeah. So all the ash trees are down. That's done. That's cleared the sky then a bit. Stumps are all ground out. Happy days.